Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your Aquarius full moon tea leaf and tarot reading. So as I said, I'll be using the tea leaf fortune cards along with the wild unknown and the wooden tarot later on for this quick reading. So thank you guys for tuning in energetically above anything else, but I appreciate you all for all of your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends, subscribing of course. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit that little bell too so you get notified when we post our videos. But yeah, it's just me and my bestie just trying to make this a full-time gig. So we really do appreciate all of your support on the channel to help us grow. So thank you all so very much. I really do appreciate you. So Scorpio, let's dive into your reading. So let's see what is a major theme for you during the Aquarius full moon. Five of Cups. Ouchie. Okay, so I'm also going to grab this one as well. This one wants to come. Mother of Wands. I always think of Scorpio when I see this card. It is fire energy though, so perhaps some of you are in fact dealing with a fire sign. That would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I think a lot of you may be looking to the past. Maybe it was a relationship with this fire sign, right? And there may be some things that are just kind of lingering with that relationship or that process that you may have gone through with that person. Regardless of the sign, I do feel like this is another person's energy. I feel like this person was probably very exciting, very warm, loving, protective maybe. Okay, I'm actually hearing obsessive, so maybe it was a very toxic type of relationship that has still kind of scarred you and you're still thinking about it today. And all this energy may culminate during the Aquarius full moon, of course. So Four of Swords, yeah, this came out during the pre-shuffle. I do think that a lot of you are trying to find new ways to manifest things into your life. You're really trying to sit with all of these thoughts. Perhaps you're meditating a lot more, or journaling a lot more, or just trying to get out your thoughts and really thinking about all the things that you've actually gone through, I'm hearing, in this past year. Okay, so let's get one more for the Mother of Wands. Ten of Cups. Yeah, so perhaps this person, wow, and then we see the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, Son of Wands, so again, fire energy, Seven of Swords, the Hermit, so Virgo, we also have Cancer and Capricorn here, but yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, again, with that Five of Swords. I was about to say Fire of Swords. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, with this Ten of Cups, I feel like I'm hearing their actions were promising. But I'm really picking up a third party situation here. I feel like someone really acted out of lust and not love, and it really brought a lot of tension to this entire relationship. Perhaps the foundations were really built off of lies, and it really made you have to retreat, and that's basically what you've been doing perhaps for the past year, right? As I was saying, wow, we had the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. Yeah, so anyways, so regardless of whatever happens, whoever gave you these promises or didn't fulfill anything for you, I feel like you're looking forward to new ways of trying to manifest love into your life or manifest genuine relationships and connections with people. It's taking a lot of solitude for you to kind of reevaluate your whole life and what it is that you need and require for yourself. And if this has nothing to do with love, right, or romance, it definitely could be about business. Absolutely. So what is the blockage here for Scorpio during the Aquarius full moon? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a clarifier for the Nine of Swords reverse. Three of Cups. Okay, so yeah, basically to say there are some deep rooted issues that are really just bugging you, and they're affecting the way that you're interacting with other people. Okay, I'm actually noticing here, like, these colors kind of complement one another, and these are very black and white. So I'm not looking at these right now. Yeah, so it's really making me feel like someone, okay, I feel like I'm connecting with someone who may have maybe a multiple personality disorder of some sort. Like, they flip the switch very quickly. It's like first they're sad, then they're very warm and loving, and then they're in some sort of turmoil of some sort, and is really just like mental ping pong is really what I'm getting with this, but not in like a positive way where people are having like good banter and things like that. It's kind of like someone's like, they don't know how to feel about something. It's like, I feel like someone is really trying to move on, but then something pulls them back into that. Wow. Okay, so yeah, with the Three of Cups with the Nine of Swords in the reverse as a blockage, I do think that there's some deeper issues here. Yeah. Deeper issues with maybe the way that you're kind of like sharing emotions with other people, be that in friendships, with business partnerships. I feel like this may have a lot to do with family, because, okay, so like in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Five of Cups, it shows 3 cups spilled over. So as your blockage here, we have 3 cups. So again, talking about the past bullshit that you went through. And so I feel like, and I was just talking about this with my husband yesterday, where I've noticed like a theme in my life where with all of these jobs that I've had, whether they lasted a month, whether I had one day with them because my boss was freaking crazy, or, you know, I was with them for over 2 years, or whatever the case was, I always felt like, ever since I quit my job to become a full-time tarot reader, hula hooper, and all the things that I love to do, I noticed that I saw this same exact theme within all of those types of bosses and dynamics that I had, and they all kind of reminded me of the negative family relationships that I had. So I feel like this has a lot to do with like ancestral trauma that kind of gets passed down for generations and generations until someone finally is courageous enough to break that cycle and to start healing through whatever has really bothered them. And so I feel like this Aquarius full moon is really giving you that opportunity, Scorpio, to actually sit down and recuperate from all it is that you have gone through in this lifetime and the last. So I'm going to get some tea leaf cards for you for additional messages. Yep, we have older woman, dealing with a relationship with an older woman. It's exactly what I was just saying. Like, this may have to do with your mom or someone who you felt like maybe was supposed to be someone who's very like nurturing towards you, be that a parent. It doesn't necessarily need to be a biological woman. It could be like a dad too, because we all have the male and female propensities. We all have male and female hormones, you know what I mean? Like, we all have the divine masculine, divine feminine. Like, we're all one, okay? Yep. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. So we have older woman, dealing with a relationship with an older woman. We have rat, someone working against you behind your back. And haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay. So obviously karma is going to be different for every single one of you because we're all on our own different paths. But let's just go ahead and clarify the others. So what is this rat card for Scorpio? Six of Pentacles. We do see the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck here, so potentially Pisces energy. But I feel like ultimately this has a lot to do with balance and equality. So I want to say that I'm not sure if this is someone like an outside influence who is working against you behind your back, although it very well could be. It could be maybe this older woman card, be that someone in your family, since we do have family sorrow, or, someone in a work family or whatever the case may be, or someone who maybe is kind of just like, maybe a little bit more mature than you, maybe a little bit more conservative than you, Scorpio. And they're just kind of like, who does this girl think she is? Or who's this guy think she is? Whatever. He is. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah. But outside influences aside, I do think that this rat working against you behind your back is kind of like this other, like the shadow side about you, Scorpio. Like how I was saying, like, first they're sour, then they're sweet. First they're sour, then they're sweet. It's kind of like this very like flip-floppy kind of energy that I'm seeing here with these 4 cards. Okay. So yeah, and it's like when you can kind of balance those things out, balance out your emotions and your thoughts and all of these things, you can start to see that balance being manifested into your life. Okay. So what is this dealings or relationship with an older woman? Father of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. So exactly, like these are more masculine energies, but we do have the like the older woman card here. So again, it truly does not matter about the gender on the card or on these cards for that matter. I think it just has a lot to do with someone who's definitely more dominant, and like I said, more conservative maybe. But yeah, so basically what I want to say about these is I feel like there's someone, but then also on the flip side, ironically, we have the Cups and Pentacles, which are feminine elements, but regardless, I digress. So, yeah, what I want to say is, okay, so a lot of times the Father of Cups, I do get Scorpio energy, so perhaps some of you are dealing with another Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I feel like these two are like divided, like they're kind of going opposite directions the way that they came out. So it's kind of like the same energy over here. It's like first you want to move forward and then you want to go back into your mind and get yourself all messed up and emotional and just not knowing what to do and like everything's a crisis kind of thing. And that's really what I'm getting with that. And so this may be some sort of influence caused by older people in your life, i.e. family sorrow, where it's like a tug of war. But basically, I'm hearing head over heart decisions. But yeah, it's like you're having to try to move on and create something for yourself, but it's like there's still these like emotional ties where it's like it's something internal that you really don't want to show on the surface. And maybe this isn't you, but it might be someone else, or it could be you, whatever. You have to use your intuition on this one. Okay. So regarding the family sorrow, we have the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. So I do think that for some of y'all, this has a lot to do with that past life, or, you know, generational type of issues that kind of get passed down to us. Like, we don't even notice that, you know, our grandparents treated our parents that way, and now our parents are treating us this way, and now we're passing this down to our kin and whatever. So it's like, stop it before you have babies. You know, and then you can kind of like pass down a more lighthearted, loving, caring, nurturing type of energy, and you're breaking the cycle. And I think you are, and it's kind of like this tug of war, right? Because it's like, no, I want balance. Like, this isn't fair to me to have to deal with this old trauma and old drama karma, right? Like, you're trying to bring yourself better karma. And earlier I did see the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. Pretty sure that was you. Sorry, I've done a few readings today, but yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I saw that earlier. So it's like, you're really trying to bring yourself better karma for yourself, and people may not like it, basically, is what I'm getting with that. You may be like striking down hard. I'm hearing strike while the iron is hot. So yeah, it's like, maybe while things are kind of getting, you may be getting in like a heated conversation. It's like, well, you know what? May as well just say this now, because I'm just trying to get what it is that I came here for, and that is a happy, bountiful, prosperous life. And, you know, maybe that it has nothing to do with money, and maybe it just is about like just feeling comfortable at home, in a home, and with your family, maybe feeling like mutual respect or something. So Scorpio, I'm going to grab you an advice card here from the Wooden Tarot. This one. Death card. Wow, this is your card. Death symbolizes Scorpio in the tarot. So yeah, it is the 13th card in the major arcana. So 1 + 3 is 4. We have the 4 of Swords here. And when wow, yeah, actually we see, so the 4 of Wands was at the top with Justice right underneath, and the Emperor. So yeah, lots of fire energy. Someone may be dealing with an Aries. We also have Libra energy here, but regardless, it's like this, the 4, it's like you have to go through this transformation, this death process, so you can actually build a better foundation for yourself, Scorpio. And I think it's going to not only affect you, but I think it's going to affect the people around you. And I feel like this has a lot to do with, like I said, ancestral issues. Yeah, I feel like it may come off a little harsh. So, like with this 8 of Wands, like I feel like it's going to come off very hot, very maybe irritated is what I'm hearing. So, and that might be why we have the Rat card, like someone working against you behind your back. It's kind of like very mischievous, like kind of nasty energy. And not calling you nasty, that's not what I'm trying to say, but it's like that shadow side about you. And like, hey, this is the Aquarius full moon, right? Aquarius is the rebels, the change agent. Like they bring the change, they bring the ruckus. Okay, so yeah, and like with the Aquarius energy can kind of come off as like cold-hearted or like unemotional, whatever, like detached. So yeah, I feel like I feel like there's definitely going to be like a rawness about you, Scorpio, when the time comes. And it's like, whoa, like who does this person think they are? Like, where do you come off talking to me like that? You've never disrespected me or come across me like this before. But it's like, you know what, I can go the traditional route. I can go the traditional route with you and just comply with everything that you said, or I could be myself and actually go with what it is that I'm feeling, and I'm going to be independent and graceful, and this is the way that I'm going to live my life. It is what it is. So you go through that transformation process and you come out on top. You come out with balance, and you actually see that in your life, in your relationships, maybe in your money, in your finances, and just the way that you're feeling in your body. Maybe physically you won't be feeling any aches or pains in certain areas. It's like you're finally feeling balance. So that is really beautiful. I love that. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to leave that there. If you'd like for me to look further into your personal matters, I would love to hear from you. So please do reach out for a personal reading. All my information is going to be down in the description box below. Or if you just want to follow us on social media, that's cool too. All that's going to be found down there. But if you did enjoy this video, please remember to leave me a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know if this resonates with you. I love hearing from every single one of you, so please don't hesitate to reach out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell too, so you know when we post all of our videos. Scorpio, I love you so much. And take care, honey. I will see you very soon for your next reading. Bye.